Well, I haven't gotten very far with the EC135 lately, you know, from the last video that I did. Of the things I have gotten done, I've finished off getting the front windscreen sections cut out and sanded. They're done now, and the windows underneath, the holes done in the front for like the landing light or nose light or whatever it is. If we come around to the side, you can see we've now got hinged front doors. I haven't cut the glass out the doors yet. I still need to do that with the front doors and the rear doors. If we come along to the side here, I've cut out the hole for the fuel filler valve. That's in place now, and the holes for the little Allen bolts there that secure it in place. I just thought I would fit that just to have a look at it myself, to see what it would look like, and also to show anybody, you know, anybody else who maybe is just thinking about buying one of these for the scale model, just to let you see what it looks like. I've also gotten the captive nuts is all glued in place, and that's a job that I hate doing. I nearly hate doing them as much as I hate cutting the windows and everything out. But they're done now, and as you can see the screws in place, holding them. The screws is in place rather, holding the top sections in place. If we have a look inside, you can see the little wooden blocks there with the captive nuts glued in place, and the wooden blocks themselves are glued to the inside of the fuselage to keep everything nice and secure. Made a start with the mechanics, the particle mechanics. As you can see, I've got the on-off switch in place there, the fuel tank's in place, and I have to say thank you to Lee Marshall for emailing me a diagram of the setup on one of his particle helicopters. I didn't have a clue how to work this out, but Lee very kindly provided me with a diagram of how to do it, so thanks for that, Lee. That was great. If we move up, you can see the engine's in place now. A little bit further up, I've got the swash plates fitted with the associated linkages, the rotor head linkages, and you can see there the four-bladed head on the top. Now the vario speed-up gears, the tail rotor speed-up gears, I've had to remove these because of a problem that I've had with the mechanics up to now. The problem isn't with it's not with the speed-up gears, it's with the shaft that couples these two components together here. What it is, I think there's a tiny bit of run out on the shaft. Unfortunately, I haven't got a dial gauge, so I haven't been able to measure it, but I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of, as I say, maybe a millimetre or so run out on the shaft, which is causing the speed up gears not to run as smoothly when they're coupled up to the mechanics. So as I say, I've got a shaft replaced, a shaft on order, to replacement shaft, should I say, to get this component working again. So as soon as I get that done, I'm going to get the mechanics mounted in the fuselage to make a start with the tail rotor. Now if we come across here and have a look, you can see that I've done very little with it. As I say, you know, I've been busy with other things in the house, but I've cut the hole out in the back for the tail boom tube to come through into the fenestron duct. Obviously I still need to build up the tail rotor, the fenestron tail rotor itself, and then I need to get the drive shaft in place and everything, and get them mounted in the fuselage to make sure that everything's going to be in alignment and run smoothly and what have you. But as I say, I mean, I could do that. I could actually go ahead and fit the mechanics in the fuselage and do that, but I think what I'll do is I'll just wait until I get the replacement shaft for this, and then fit it back into place, and then you know, and just sort of take it from there. I think that's probably going to be the best way to do it. The other thing that I wanted to mention was I got an email from a guy who had seen on one of the other videos, had asked what I had used to cut out the doors and windows and that, and that's the tool there that I used. Just it fits on the end of the Dremel. Not actually sure what that part's called. I just call it a cone cutter for the want of a better name, but it's very sharp. It's an ideal tool, you know, for cutting out the window glass and things like that. A lot of people say that, you know, when you're going to cut your doors, your glasses out, for to drill a hole in each corner and then just effectively join the holes up with a cut all the way around. But I mean, I never bother doing that. I mean, I don't know whether you can pick it out or not, but there's a faint line on there which is about a 5 millimeter gap all the way around, you know, and you can cut the windows out any way you want. I don't think there's any hard and fast rule which way to do that, and as long as you're careful, there's no reason why they shouldn't turn out fine every time. So basically, I think that's about as much as I can show you for now. As I say, progress hasn't been as quick as I would have liked, but you know, as I say, I've had other things to do. So I'll get another video sorted out when I do a bit more with the EC135, and you can have a look at that. And I hope to speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.